Hi, Dom.
Hi, Subra.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
So, have you watched Bahubali the Epic?
Bahubali the Epic. Yes, first time seeing the film in the cinema. I've watched part one and part two for the last 3 years, once a year, to settle the day. I think they're incredible films, absolutely incredible films. Rajamouli, no one does action like Rajamouli. I mean, any other action director he makes look anemic. I mean, that includes American action directors, Catherine Bigelow, John Woo. I mean, he just outbigs everybody basically on the planet, and so nice to see it in the cinema on a big screen. I did feel the shortened runtime did affect part one more than it affected part two. I think they did a really good job in part two of keeping the key beats while also Luke shaving off an hour or so of the film. Whereas in part one, I really felt that there were key bits that were missing, especially the relationship between Prabhas and Tamana, which was completely butchered in the Epic cut. But if you're not in, if you want to see Indian cinema as it should be, especially South Indian cinema, this is a perfect place to start. And Bahubali, both movies are pretty easily to get on various platforms. So please go watch the Epic and discover the films. Think of them as a director's cut and enjoy, because Rajamouli is an unsurpassed director. He's incredible. Action scenes will just leave your jaw on the floor. I've only seen one other Rajamouli film in the cinema, RRR. But every frame is just, it's not flashy, but it's like he's got a knack, him and his DP, of putting the camera exactly where it should be. And just extraordinary music by Kavani, and writing. I've seen most of Rajamouli's movies now. I've seen around 8. But Bahubali is my top. Then Magadira, then Chhatrapati, then Eager, then Merida at Brahmana, and then RRR. So, but like I said, for a newbie to South Indian cinema, don't try not to miss Bahubali, the Epic, because it is. You don't feel it's 4 hours. There's a 10-minute break if your legs need to stretch. But I could have watched both movies back to back in the cinema and be happy as Larry. Like I said, I do that once a year now.
Thank you.